How's it going, everyone? My name is McQ and welcome back to Toilet Talk. It's been a while since I've done one of these. A lot has happened since the last Toilet Talk that I put out. I thought it was time to give a little break from the Toilet Talks, just to kind of reevaluate everything and just time to get used to life now because it's certainly different. So I'm doing much better. Still a little bit unsure on where I stand on a whole lot of things, but I'm gonna get there, and it's gonna be an interesting journey to see how far I develop and where I'm gonna go next. So, moving right along, I have a story to tell. So around the corner from this little working area shopping center place where I work at, a new sushi place is going to open up. There isn't a good sushi restaurant where I live, at least not very close by, without a 45-minute drive, so this is a welcomed addition to my daily areas that I go. I love sushi, and my entire family loves sushi, so this is a great restaurant. We've always said that we need a sushi restaurant closer by. Recently, I've kind of been wanting to try something else, try to expand my horizons, if you will, on just life experience, and just job stuff. So I decided that I will try being a waiter because I feel like I could do a pretty good job at that. So most of the time, sushi restaurants are pretty well off. They're really nice, they have a cool Asian atmosphere, and what do you know, I'm Asian, so I thought that perhaps they could use an actual Asian working at an actual sushi restaurant, because that makes sense, and there's no Asians in the Midwest, so it was like a match made in heaven. So after work, I drive in front of the restaurant, and they were open until 11 a.m., and it was 10 a.m. at the time, so I'm like, alright, whatever, I will just kinda mull things over, look at my phone for a half an hour, look around some of the other shops for a bit, and then come back. So I do that, and I come back, and there are these three Asians that are washing the windows outside. My first initial thought was, these are the people that are going to interview me, and I need to think strategy. I need to think, how am I going to present myself in a way for someone that has no waiting experience to try to get a job? The other thing I was thinking at the back of my mind was, my people. So the clock rolls around to 11 a.m., the time the store opens. I wanted to wait a little bit more just because I didn't want to be that guy that comes in as soon as the doors open. 11:05 rolls around, and there's one Asian washing the windows outside. Wax on, wax off. So I gather up some courage and get out of my car, walk right up to the man and say, excuse me, could I have a job application if that's possible? I didn't notice that the man had earbuds in. He was listening to music while washing, which is totally fine. So I say it a little bit louder. Excuse me, sir, could I have a job application if it's possible? The man turns around, takes out his earbuds, and I repeat what I said again. He didn't quite really understand me because he didn't exactly speak, or understand, I should say, very good English. Yeah, he's the one that didn't understand good English. Now he directed me to go inside, so I'm like, alright, that's cool, I'll just go inside and see what the best outcome I could do is. So I open the door, and the restaurant isn't exactly finished. I knew it was a new restaurant, but they were still putting together tables and the little bellhop, shiny delivery waiting tables, whatever you call it, and there are three other Asians putting one together. So that's fine, it's not open yet, they're not ready to open, that's totally cool. All three of them look at me and give me such a confused look, like, you're not part of our clan. So again, I say, excuse me, could I have a job application? After I say that, I look a little bit to my left, and there is a white guy just kind of chilling at the bar area, just watching these men put together this table. So the one that stood up and talked to me, which I'm assuming is the owner, asked if I spoke Chinese. This sushi restaurant was run by a Chinese family. Now that's not a problem, but you know, you expect a sushi being Japanese to be run by Japanese people. So I said, no, I do not speak Chinese. But the man didn't really have any applications, papers to write down for an application or job stuff, so he asked the white guy at the bar to go get him a piece of paper. The other guy runs up and he brings back the yellow college rule paper, so he tears off a piece for me, gives me a pen, and I just write down my name, my phone number, and previous and current work experiences. So that's all fine and dandy. Pretty awkward with this white guy just watching me write down my application while 3 other Asians are still putting together this table. As I'm writing down stuff, the Caucasian male says, "So you're not part of their family?" Nope. No, I am not. Finish writing my stuff and I slide the paper, super sly-like, to the Caucasian man, because I'm not exactly sure why he was there, but he could have been like, I don't know, the building owner or manager or something. But anyways, I slide it to him and everything seemed pretty okay. I thank the man, then turn around and all 4 Asian men are now looking at me, just kind of pondering why I was there. Now in my head, I'm trying to be as professional as possible, but in my mind, I can kind of understand why they are looking at me with such a weird look, and I totally get it, because I kind of had the same initial thought when I saw an actual Asians running this restaurant. Then they proceeded to ask me if I was Chinese or if I understood Chinese. Again, I said no, because I am not Chinese and I don't speak Chinese. Then he asked me, "What are you?" I've been asked a lot of times in my life, where are you from? But to actually have other Asians ask me that was a little bit, I don't want to say difficult, but it definitely caught me off guard. How do I explain to these Chinese men that I am not from here, but from here? I'm from a different country, but I live here and I don't speak any Asian languages. So very awkwardly, I'm like, I'm adopted from Korea, as I point to the Caucasian male, because he's the only one that I would think that would, 1, understand what I'm saying, and 2, understand what I'm saying in a different way, but really the way that I'm trying to portray what I'm trying to say. I mumble out, I'm adopted from Korea. Korean. Korean. You speak Korean? Nope, I don't speak Korean either. Have a good day! And as I walked out, he said he would give me a call. Now, I'm not sure if that means that he doesn't have any staff employed yet because he's still putting together his restaurant. All I know is that every Asian is surprised to see another Asian in the Midwest. And that is all the time I have for today. So, thank you so much for watching this episode of Toilet Talk, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch. Be sure to check out any of the other videos that I've done, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't. There's I'll put, it's so hard to put these videos here because it's like flip-flops, so when I'm thinking I want to put something here, it's actually the opposite, and something here. I usually put, I'll put a Toilet Talk here, and I'll put something else here. I'll put the Oblivion series, because that is a lot of fun, and I don't think I've mentioned it, but this show airs on every Thursday at 12 p.m., so you should go watch it. It's a lot of fun. We're just rapping, just saying a song. Not saying a song, that wasn't right. I mean, shooting the breeze, there we go. Wow, that was a horrible transition. Anywho, that is all the time I have, so once again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.